choice, Bumblebee. The war is lost. Leaving our home is the hardest decision I've ever had to make. It has been a long, painful war with the Decepticons. Whatever lies beyond that portal is our best and last hope, my friend.
We're approaching the portal. That indicates it's growing more unstable.
At this rate, it may close before we even get there.
Megatron. Direct all fire on those tow cables. All hands to combat.
Bumblebee, you with us? Optimus, he's coming around.
Thank the Maker.
He's been through worse. Voice chip is still crushed. Nothing new there. Base energon levels are almost normal. Overshields are charging up. I need to test your retinal scanners. Follow the light. That's it. On target. Looking good. How are your optics?
Arms out! Weapons to the deck!
Don't fire! I'm a medic!
Slap a muffler on it! Take them out, Bumblebee! My optics! Ah!
Here, grab this ammo clip. More Decepticons are trying to board. Don't forget to reload.
Decepticons are boarding a ship!
Defend the bridge!
Showing them!
Megatron won't give up that easily.
Teletrap, full damage analysis on all decks.
Firewall breach. Unauthorized access.
Your precious Ark will never reach that portal, Optimus.
Shield failure on starboard thruster.
I will tear your ship apart, piece by piece!
Optimus! Decepticons are swarming the engine deck!
I'm on my way. Bumblebee, stay and cover the bridge.
Teletran system failure.
No! The entire defense network is down. Without the pulse cannons, Optimus won't stand a chance. You'll have to reboot the system manually. Take this fuse from Teletran. It should reactivate the service lift. Good luck, Bumblebee.
This way, Bumblebee! We'll take point!
You alright? Can you make it over?
Hurry! I'll hold it open for you!
Bumblebee, I've patched into your optics. The service lift
We've gotta get out of here!
Gravity reestablished.
Megatron will pay for that. They're ripping the Ark apart. You'll have to dash midair to get across.
Shield failure. Energon capacity depleting. Turbine starvation at 64%.
Bumblebee, replace the fuse and the lift should reactivate. It's too close quarters to fire your weapon. You'll have to punch through the safety locks.
Service lift online.
Nice work, Bumblebee.
Let's move! Decepticons! Follow these tracks!
defense tower. Hurry! Optimus is losing ground. Those flames will bubble your paint if you don't haul asses. Sprint through! That energon will cool your chassis.
In here, Bumblebee! I could use a hand! Decepticons! Dropping in from above! Change your shooting hand for better aim and cover! Good hit! Perfect on target!
Got some Autobots here!
That's it! Put him down! Put him down! I'll hold the line! The defense mainframe is just through that door!
Easy now. Your pulse rifle could melt that whole panel. Think you can rush him from there? You did it! Pulse gunners, engine deck, covering fire! Tactical readout is online. Now if I can just locate Optimus. There! He's taking Cybertron head on! Bumblebee, are you there? Optimus needs your help. That fall must have jarred your alternator back into gear. Change form and roll out. You'll have to blast into that break. Bumblebee, take in your nitro boost! Nice work! Bumblebee, you're running out of road. You'll have to jump it.
Check your fire!
Over here! Magid said you were coming.
Open up! We got Bumblebee! Thank Primus, the defense grid is back up. You pull that off?
Nice. Didn't stand a chance without him.
Yeah? What do you think the odds are now?
Over here, Bumblebee! Fresh supplies!
Now you're ready to blast some cons straight back to Cybertron. Through here, Bumblebee. You want to be tip of the spear? We're right behind you.
Let's go, let's go, let's go!
Move out, move out! Target left! High left! Target right!
I'm hit! I'm down!
Push forward! Head for the smoke!
Centrifugal separator critical. Engine failure at 89%.
Push forward from that arch!
Bumblebee, I'll clear you a wedge.
Holy scrap! Did you see that? The whole engine deck is coming apart!
Keep pushing! Optimus needs us!
Air 1-8 to ground. That last blast took a toll on Optimus. You want to help? The time is now.
We're almost through!
Autobots, listen up! Bumblebee's gonna punch through! Give him some cover fire! Now!
Suppressing fire!
He made it! He's through!
I can't see anything, but my scanners say Optimus should be right on top of you.
Even if you destroy me, Megatron, others will rise to defeat your tyranny.
Then I'll just have to destroy you all!
Bumblebee! Cybertron, the home world we Autobots have strived to protect from the Decepticons, can no longer sustain us. Eons of civil war have caused the greatest of casualties. Our planet's very core has shut down, halting its production of life-giving energon. Most of us have abandoned our home in hopes of finding a new life among the stars. I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. We do not know how many of our brothers escaped Megatron's blockade. I can only be certain of this. Just one transport remains.
Ironhide to Optimus Prime. The last of the Energon reserves have been transferred to the Ark. Engines are online, all systems go.
Nice work, Ironhide. Perceptor, how goes the city shutdown procedures?
Nearly finished, Optimus. My team will have all systems powered off and archived by the time we launch.
Good. I'll send the boarding call out momentarily. But first...
Optimus, Decepticons have broken through sectors 9 through 12.
That was Grimlock's post.
More Decepticon squadrons approaching from the north and west.
Optimus, this is Ratchet. Decepticons have invaded the city. We need you at the fortress to help coordinate defenses.
We're on our way, Ratchet. Your sacrifice will not be forgotten.
General evacuation? I thought I'd heard it all. Optimus expects us to turn tail and retreat. Not happening. If I turn my tail, it'll be to crush another wave of Decepticons with it.
Grimlock, do you read me? Grimlock! No answer. Warp cannons. Megatron isn't holding back anything this time. It's targeting the Ark.
Optimus, the bridge is out!
Keep going, Jetfire. I'll find another way.
The Decepticon warp cannon! Optimus, over here!
Ratchet, I found a route through the Iacon ruins. I'm heading for the auxiliary entrance.
Roger that, Prime.
Decepticon dropship! Get him, Optimus!
Ratchet, approaching the side entrance. Have that door ready.
Acknowledged.
Almost there. I'm inside. Ratchet, have Warpath get a response team ready and meet me in the armory.
Will do.
One thing's for sure. Megatron's timing is as lousy as ever.
Why didn't Grimlock warn us?
Enter Optimus Prime.
Look! It's Optimus Prime!
That Primus security is still online.
Optimus, we tried our best. Without Grimlock, Megatron rolled right over us.
Easy, soldier. Thank you, Bumblebee.
I think I got it. Try it now.
Power's still not stable. Do it over.
Your damage is too great. We can't... Optimus, please! Take me with you.
You'll be safer here until we can return.
Don't do this! I can still fight! Optimus! He's in stasis.
Till all are one, my friend.
Let's load him up! Yes, sir!
How is the Ark holding up?
The shields are taking a beating from those warp cannons. It's holding for now, but won't last long. Ratchet is waiting for you, Optimus.
Power's failing again! She's nearly ready to fly, Jazz!
Music to my ears, Sideswipe.
Sideswipe, we need that dropship to get support to the outer wall.
We scavenged all the good parts for the Ark, Optimus. She'll fly. Grimlock deserted his post. Picked the worst time to do it.
Optimus, I need your help.
Ratchet, how can I help?
Silverbolt's leaked too much energon. We need to stabilize his power. Grab that cable. Now, plug it into his power supply.
Blew a regulator!
Matrix. We need that power online.
Power's back!
Well met, Ratchet.
Thanks, Primus. I'll handle the rest, Optimus. I'm sure you're needed elsewhere. Easy. Save your strength.
I'm leaking over here! Hello? Look out! Hold on, soldier! I'll get you out!
Together now.
Almost got it! You're gonna be okay. I'll see if I can queue up some more help. Everything okay?
We've got this covered, Jazz. Grimlock left his post. I need you to find him.
On my way!
Optimus? Was looking for Grimlock.
Warpath, give me a status update.
Perceptor and a bunch of tech heads are trapped inside the nerve center at the south gate. I'm gathering a rescue team.
Count me in.
You might want to gear up at the Teletran terminal.
Get these enforcers online!
Take cover!
Put out that fire.
Optimus may subsist on sheer determination and will alone. Great leaders draw their power from conviction. Their armies, however, march forward only under the power of Energon. This terrible war will reach its end, not because all have finally become one, but simply, I fear, because all...
The last Prime. This is an honor. Long live the last Prime.
Grimlock's unfettered anger represents as much danger for the Autobots as it does for the Decepticons.
Autobots, You want the honors, Optimus?
It's your show, Warpath.
Listen up! We got cons right outside this door! When the door opens, we go out hard! You will engage the enemy with guns blazing and gears grinding!
Yes, sir!
Hit on 3, 2, 1! Go, go, go! Keep attack formation! This way, Optimus! Let's move around and flank these cons! You rust-covered bucket of foam! Those cons are trying to break into the nerve center!
Grenade! Where'd he go?
Keep pushing forward!
Alert! Decepticons in range!
We fight for our freedom!
What are you grunts waiting for? Follow Prime! Come on, Optimus! We can take these guys! Rocket!
Clear. Warpath, meet me at the door to the nerve center.
This jetpack is still locked!
We need to remove it. Carefully.
You saying I'm not careful?
Optimus, scouts report a Decepticon dropship is coming in hot.
Looks like that jetpack will have to wait. Autobots, take defensive positions.
Optimus, you want dibs on that gun turret?
I'm on it. I like the perspective this offers.
Decepticon dropship!
We must protect this door at all costs. Stand your ground.
All right, Prime!
Heads up! More Decepticons dead ahead! Optimus, stay near the nerve center door!
You chose the wrong side.
Get to cover, Prime! More Decepticons! High left!
Keep them away from the nerve center.
Optimus won't see this coming!
Battlefield log 1186. Sideswipe transmitting for Optimus. Arc Energon fuel levels have been checked and rechecked. The situation is worse than we feared. Many were of the opinion that even before Megatron's latest offensive, Energon levels were insufficient for extended space travel. Now, after another protracted battle with the Decepticons, there is no more room for debate. consumption.
That's the last of them. Good work, Autobots. Now, let's deal with that jetpack. A fortunate find. All right, Warpath. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Warpath, secure the area, then make your way to the Ark. Protect it at all costs. Yes,
Optimus? Perceptor has been waiting for you, sir.
Where is he now?
At the central hub. He's been rewiring things all day.
Optimus!
Perceptor.
Meet me at the command terminal.
Fellow Autobots, per Technological Directive 84 Beta 1, initiated by Optimus Prime, executed by myself, Perceptor, and my team, Teletran sub-terminals have been brought back online where possible.
I'm not sure that I can be of any help, sir. You should talk with Perceptor. Perceptor is up that way, sir. See this? It's like the city is trying to repair itself.
We nearly have the nerve center up and running again. Primus. There goes another moleculon fuse. Optimus, if you'd be so kind as to locate another fuse.
I'll handle it, Perceptor.
That should do it. There they are. I've located artillery units throughout this complex that we could use to repel Megatron's attack. I've been trying to get these weapons online, but they're quite old and...
We don't have enough energon.
Everything we have is fueling the Ark.
Can we spare any of it and still launch?
It's worth a try. We'll have to manually redirect the power to the artillery gun. I can't do it from here.
Optimus, we got cons knocking at the door!
Stay online, Perceptor, and guide me to the first artillery unit.
Roger that, Prime.
I can certainly use this.
Rockets!
Return fire.
All clear!
Seal the door behind me.
All right, Optimus. To get to the first artillery unit, you'll need to head through the engine room. That's where we assembled the Ark's boosters.
I remember.
Your path should be fairly clear. All of that machinery will have been moved by now. All that is left now is the city's old Foundation pumps.
Optimus! The cons are in for it now!
Not too swift on the uptake, are you? Scramble! We got Autobots!
Move up!
Are you ready?
Rockets on the right!
Fewer targets. Keep the pressure on!
Taking a shot above the head recently!
Arc inspection log 1245. Sideswipe here. Transmitting to... well, whoever will listen. At this point, it seems like no. Once again, I feel compelled to record my objection to the current specifications for the Autobots' Exodus craft, the so-called ARC, the prototype Vanguard-class deep space interceptor. With insufficient armor plating and only 16 particle combustion canyons and 16 laser emitters, it is apparent, to myself at least, that only the craft's propulsion system is adequate to the task at hand. Clearly, the ARC is intended to simply outrun any hostile craft.
Soldier, I'm looking for the closest control room.
I think it's this way.
Battlefield log 4578. Leapers, there's a whole platoon of them activated. If you're listening to this, turn back and avoid engagement at all costs. These things are as savage and brutal warriors I've ever seen. But if you must face them, always keep moving, and try to engage them from behind. Their armored claws make a head-on attack a waste of energon.
Where are the artillery controls?
They should be just around the... Incoming! Optimus! Are you alright?
Optimus Prime!
In the back! Hit it in the... Thanks, Optimus. Thought I was a goner.
Optimus, are you all right? Optimus, are you all right?
I'm fine, Perceptor, but...
another one. Seconds are speed.
We'll shut you down for good!
I could take you down in
Optimus, according to my schematics, you should be near the artillery controls.
I see them, but how do I get there?
There might be an ion vent nearby that could give you a boost.
Where do you think you're going, Prime?
Alert! Alert!
You're rocking away.
Give it up, Decepticon!
Enough distractions. I've got a job to do. Perceptor, I found the controls.
Excellent. You should be able to reroute Energon from the Ark directly into the long-range artillery.
It appears to be working. Rocket system is online.
The code looks pretty rusty, so I'm going to link the artillery controls directly to your targeting computer.
I'll find some Decepticons to try it out on.
More Decepticons! Hold them here, Autobots! Marauder, incoming!
Nobody even gonna know you were here!
I'm curious as to what an artillery strike would do to that Marauder.
My sentiments exactly.
More Decepticons! Hold them here, Autobots! Marauder, incoming!
They all outrun.
I'm curious as to what an artillery strike would do to that Marauder.
My sentiments exactly.
Artillery online.
Take cover!
Let's finish this!
This is Decepticon! Clear!
Optimus, this is Ironhide. The Ark is getting shelled pretty bad by those warp cannons. Shields are holding for now, but it's just a matter of time.
Help is on the way, Ironhide.
You can activate more defensive weapons. Move back through the engine room. I found a neutron gun near the flight deck.
On my way. Forward, Autobots.
that the Energon is flowing again. You should be able to open a direct route to the flight deck. I don't need to remind you that the more energon we spend on these guns, the less there is for the Ark.
We'll have to find a way to launch the Ark when this is over. Receptor, are you controlling this room remotely?
No. What do you mean?
The room is shifting.
I am noticing a strange power surge in your area. Could be related to the energon you redirected.
Clearing the main door that leads to the flight deck.
The power is out.
The schematic shows an access panel nearby. You should be able to force it open.
Help us! We need backup!
Anybody! If anyone can hear me, Starscream is... Ah!
If anyone can hear me, feel free to listen in as I execute your friends.
Starscream.
Optimus! It's an ambush! Don't expect any mercy, Autobot.
I wasn't offering any.
No more warmongering for you!
Inspection log 1313, my final entry in this record. As anyone who has listened to these updates can attest, my assessment of this so-called Ark has been far from optimistic. Though assembled by a perfectly competent team of engineers in a most efficient manner, it seemed impossible to imagine that such a humble craft would be capable of carrying the entirety of the Autobots' hopes and dreams as its cargo.
What's going on?
I couldn't save them.
Remember the Ark. If we don't protect it, there's no future for any of us.
Of course, Preceptor. You're right. I'm heading to the neutron gun now. Perceptor, I can see the Ark just ahead. Thank the Matrix, it's still standing.
Be careful approaching the neutron gun controls, Optimus. Decepticon troops have overrun the area.
Roger that.
You still have control over the city's artillery. A strike
Upgrading my systems can help you.
should help clear the way.
Artillery online.
Megatron, we have established a perimeter around the neutron gun controls. Defend it at all costs! Yes, Lord Megatron, but...
Without those defenses, the Autobots will be powerless to stop us from taking the Ark and its supply of Energon.
Yes, but...
I want the Ark! No excuses!
Yes, Lord Megatron!
What was that noise?
Impressive, Optimus.
Save the praise for when we get out of this.
We got Autobots on us!
One shot! Rocket incoming!
Optimus, I'm reading more Decepticons on the upper walkways. You must hurry to the neutron gun controls.
I'm on it, Perceptor.
Here, deal with it! Got some Autobots here! Enemy is on scope! Autobots! Optimus Prime! All-force attack!
I prevent these...
Optimus, how about calling in an artillery strike?
Optimus won't see this coming! I think your targeting just burned out! Come fight me!
Forces inbound.
Let's rock it away.
I believe the scientific term for that is pulverized.
The Autobots will triumph! Rolling trash cans! Stand your ground! Prime must be stopped! Perceptor, I found the neutron gun controls.
Prime. The neutron gun is activating. Targeting systems won't respond, Optimus. You'll have to fire it manually. I'm uploading coordinates to an access panel now.
Artillery offline.
Optimus! This is Ironhide! My team and I are pinned down at the Ark's fueling station!
Patience, Ironhide. These systems have been offline for thousands of...
We don't need the details! Just tell us how to fix it! Ironhide's right, Perceptor. We don't have much time.
Yes, keep moving, Optimus. You should see the manual controls shortly.
Knocking at my door! Where is that support? Hang on, old friend. Ironhide, I've got your range. Optimus! I don't have the firepower to stop those tanks! Then you're lucky I do. Something's wrong. The neutron gun isn't working. It isn't what?
You're out of energy, Optimus.
Then we need to find more, Perceptor. I'm heading back to you.
Optimus, My readings just spiked. What happened?
The door shut on its own.
Where are you going? That area doesn't even appear in the schematics. Optimus, you're breaking up! Optimus!
Whoever you are, I can feel your presence through the Matrix. I ask you. No, I order you. Help us in this dire time of need.
Metroplex heeds the call of the last prime.
Optimus? What just happened?
Easy, Perceptor. He's one of us.
Awaiting your orders.
Metroplex, you must destroy the Decepticon warp cannons on the outskirts of the city.
You better hurry, Optimus. The Ark's about to come apart.
Then let's roll out.
Optimus, there are 3 warp cannons shelling the Ark. I'm uploading the coordinates to you now.
Metroplex, head for the ruins of Iacon. I'll do my best to keep up.
On my way.
We will never surrender.
Cybertronians knew nothing but the job they were born into. The daily grind of an orderly world. Things seemed to change in the blink of an optic. We evolved as a society of free thinkers. Many of us wanted to be free to explore the cosmos. Others had
You're in over your head!
bridge ahead is out.
Allow me to assist you, Optimus Prime.
We got Autobots on us!
He should never have challenged us.
Just need a nanoplane.
The last Prime. This is an honor.
Optimus! Over
Long
here!
live the last Prime.
That warp cannon's too tough, Optimus! We can't make a dent in it!
I'm still tapped into your targeting computers, Metroplex. If we resync, I can designate targets for you.
Target synchronizing initiated.
Everybody get down! Incoming Decepticon!
Now that's how you make an entrance! Waste them all!
Rocket Trooper is down! Grab his launcher!
We got company!
Everybody get down! Incoming Decepticon!
Now that's how you make an entrance! Waste them all!
Prime going down!
Target synchronizing at 50%.
Destruction to all Autobots!
Target synchronizing completed. Awaiting your coordinates, Optimus Prime.
Metroplex, take out that warp cannon.
Consider it done.
One down, two more to go.
Lead the way, Optimus Prime.
Where'd that giant come from?
No Cybertronian who's seen our once great home in its current form need be reminded that our planet is powering down, that our home is dying. So I record this log not for this day and age, but for a future that may well never come to pass. But still, we must hope that one day a future generation will once again know Cybertron only in its resplendent, gleaming, metallic glory. And it is for this generation that we must chronicle the cause and consequence of our planet's decline.
I don't care where it came from! Shoot it!
Hit it with everything you've got!
What the? Behind us! It's Optimus Prime!
One rocket away.
Come back here, you!
Game over. You chose the wrong side.
He monitored the same transmissions as everyone else, but he heard so much more. Orion was the first to realize that the gladiator Megatronus had ambitions that far outreached his success in the pits. After being shunned by the High Council, Megatronus created a new identity, and Megatron and his Decepticons were born.
If you want my attention, Optimus, simply ask.
I got a clear shot!
Justice.
Lieutenant, we're pinned down. Cannot proceed to rendezvous. There's a giant marauder laying down a wall of flak. Thing won't let up. Primus! Just lost our flank support. 3 more down. Let's go get these sons of rust buckets. Transport 9! We're under heavy fire!
Greetings, Orion Pax, Optimus Prime.
I repeat, we are under heavy fire!
Prime.
We're hit! We're hit! Brace for...
Metroplex, maintain your heading. I'll meet you at the second warp cannon.
Affirmative.
Metroplex, I found some Decepticons who need to be taught a lesson. I'd prevent these casualties if I could. Metroplex, attack that target!
When the Decepticons came, they came with a ferocity no one had seen before. We Autobots weren't fighters. We had no experience. We were ill-prepared to face Megatron's legions. Gladiators who thrived on destruction and mayhem. If we had any advantage, it was the fact that we felt we were fighting for a truer cause. Freedom.
Metroplex, keep the heat on the Decepticons. I'll check on those Autobots.
Look! It's Optimus Prime!
Warpath, I thought I ordered you to protect the Ark.
Never made it! Who's your big friend?
We can't stay, Warpath. We've got to move on and destroy the last warp cannon.
Optimus, we're low on Energon. There's more Decepticons coming in. You leave and...
Optimus, this is Ironhide. The Arc shields are nearly gone. There's not much time left.
Go. We'll cover you.
No, we face them together. Stand tall, Autobots. Here they come. Direct hit. Marauder on the right!
Decepticon deactivation commencing.
How'd you like that, Decepticreeps?
More Marauders!
Retreating! This!
Incoming! They're shelling the plaza!
It's coming from that warp cannon. I need to get closer to target it.
I'm coming, Prime!
Inside! Everybody inside!
Optimus! No! Stay away from the warp cannon's targeting beacon! Incoming! They're shelling the plaza!
It's coming from that warp cannon. I need to get closer to target it.
I'm coming, Prime!
Rocket incoming!
Stay away from the warp cannon's targeting beacon!
Inside! Everybody inside!
Where'd he go? Decepticon approaching!
Well, that was fun. Another loop around the plaza? Anybody? Could use some help moving this, Optimus.
Let's do it together.
Heavier than it looks!
Well met, Warpath. Move forward, and keep your optics open for more Decepticons.
Charged with being the last line of defense for Iacon, the Autobots' capital, and guarding the gateway to Cybertron's core.
Omega Supreme was considered unstoppable in battle, relentless in his mission, and fearless in the face of danger. When Megatron and Omega Supreme faced off for the final time, Megatron and his Decepticons managed to open just a small chink in Omega's armored chest plate. Megatron poured Dark Energon through this seemingly innocuous wound. Even the greatest of warriors could not combat the terrible corruptive power of the wicked substance. And after a valiant struggle, Omega Supreme fell into stasis.
We won't hurt any more Autobots.
Optimus, you close enough to mark that force cannon?
Metroplex, take it out.
Where'd you find this guy?
There's still one warp cannon left. I must reach it before it destroys the Ark.
Then let's roll out!
Negative warpath. See to your soldiers. Metroplex and I can handle the rest.
Oh, him? Sure, yeah. I guess he's big enough to handle it. Corner.
Thanks for the assist, Metroplex.
You are most welcome.
As civil war spread like a storm of burning energon across the surface of Cybertron, devouring in its path the great city of Iacon, even I was caught off guard by the depth of Megatron's depravity. I should have anticipated his utter lack of feeling for his fellow Cybertronians, but at the expense of the lives of many thousands of my fellow Autobots, I did not.
warp cannon. I'll need to get closer to market.
Try to be this slow as it comes natural.
One rocket away. I'd prevent these casualties if I could. Back here, you!
Optimus! The Marauder has us pinned down!
We'll take him together. Follow me.
Fight me one-on-one!
Decepticon deactivation commenced.
Yeah! Heads up! Dropship coming in!
Bridge is clear! Go get him, Optimus!
I can certainly use this. Metroplex, I've marked the final warp cannon. Let's finish it.
Yes, Prime.
Metroplex, no!
Optimus! The Arc shields are down! It's about to get torn apart!
Metroplex is down. I'll have to finish it myself.
I'll send backup!
There's no time.
Optimus! We need that!
Ironhide! Ironhide!
Surprise! No, you don't! Lights out!
Optimus, do you read me? If you read me, the Ark is going critical. You need to act fast.
We enjoy our nap.
Megatron, look what I found.
Optimus Prime. That is what they call you now, isn't it?
Megatron.
Funny, isn't it, Megatron? How easily I defeated the one adversary you could.
Silence! It didn't have to come to this.
This is what you chose, Prime, when you defied me. All of this is your doing.
Optimus!
Megatron, stop.
I'll stop when all of you are dead.
This is needless. All we want is to leave.
Charge up the warp cannon. Wipe their precious Ark off the face of Cybertron. Yes, sir. No one leaves without my permission.
I wasn't asking.
Always defiant to the end, aren't you, Prime? At every turn, you have thwarted my efforts to save this planet, to return it to its former glory. No more! This day it all ends, Prime! Once and for all!
Megatron, look out!
Stop running, you fool! Stand and fight!
Leave. Now.
Decepticons! Megatron has perished, betrayed by his foolish pride. I, Starscream, am your leader now! Decepticons! Return to base!
Now that's a sight my optics have longed to see for some time.
Enjoy the moment. It may cost us our future.
No. You mean all the energon we saved for the Ark is gone?
There's barely enough left to last a megacycle. We need to find more energon, and quickly. I have a hunch Grimlock may know where to start.
Grimlock? He deserted us.
He left his post for a reason. I want to know why. Jazz and Cliffjumper are tracking him now.
This is as close as I can get to Grimlock's last known location until the rust storm clears up.
It'll have to do, Sideswipe! You ready, Cliffjumper? Always!
Try not to have too much fun without me.
Alright, just keep your channels open in case the rescuers need some rescuing! Let's do it!
My senses are jammed.
homeworld we Autobots have strived to protect from the Decepticons can no longer sustain us. Eons of civil war have caused the greatest of casualties. Our planet's very core has shut down, halting its production of life-giving energon. Most of us have abandoned our home in hopes of finding a new life among the stars. I am Optimus Prime, leader of the Autobots. We do not know how many of our brothers escaped Megatron's blockade. I can only be certain of this. Just one transport remains.
Ironhide to Optimus Prime. The last of the Energon reserves have been transferred to the Ark. Engines are online, all systems go.
Nice work, Ironhide. Perceptor, how goes the city shutdown procedures?
Nearly finished, Optimus. My team will have all systems powered off and archived by the time we launch.
Good. I'll send the boarding call out momentarily. But first...
Optimus, Decepticons have broken through sectors 9 through 12.
That was Grimlock's post.
More Decepticon squadrons approaching from the north and west.
Heeds the call of the last Prime.
Optimus? What just happened?
Easy, Perceptor. He's one of us.
Awaiting your orders.
Metroplex, you must destroy the Decepticon warp cannons on the outskirts of the city. Leave. Now.
Decepticons! Megatron has perished, betrayed by his foolish pride. I, Starscream, am your leader now! Decepticons! Return to base!
Now that's a sight my optics have longed to see for some time.
Enjoy the moment. It may have cost us our future.
No. You mean all the Energon we saved for the Ark is gone?
There's barely enough left to last a megacycle. We need to find more Energon, and quickly. I have a hunch Grimlock may know where to start.
Grimlock? He deserted us.
He left his post for a reason. I want to know why. Jazz and Cliffjumper are tracking him now.